What's up, YouTube? It's your big homie AP. I got a good one for y'all. I have not seen this video. I'm gonna react real time right now. So let's get to it, man.
Y'all, it won't work. You want to make him love like y'all love, act like y'all act, be like y'all be, do like y'all do. Man can't do it like that. And the problem is, most of y'all grew up in homes and you never seen how a man act. You never seen how a man respond to nothing. And so you out there thinking you understand and you know just based off of what TikTok saying and men on TikTok saying and everybody saying, you have no idea. Sit down, be quiet, and let the man that truly loves you love you.
Hold up, real quick. That was look. I want to say this real quick. I ain't heard a whole lot yet, but based on this little title I see on there, and based on what he's saying so far, um, I want to really highlight that. He said most people ain't even seen how a man act because we know a lot of people grew up in single parent households where the father wasn't there, or the type of man that the woman kept around wasn't actually doing what men do. So it's a lot of people that don't even understand how to even identify manhood. And then you go online and let people who also didn't have a father, who also didn't have the type of man around that would give him values that in and integrity and things that we really want to hold men, the standard that we want to hold men to. These are the people that y'all go to listen to. And this is why we have an issue already. Because when y'all finally run into an actual man on the channel or a man on TikTok saying some man shit, you know what I'm saying? And really hitting some real points about life and about how things need to be and how things should be conducted. It sounds so foreign to you because you're not used to that. I'll say this real quick before he finishes, because I don't know where he's going with this, but if you listening to people online all day and a lot of it makes sense to you, you might need to find a person that you don't quite understand and listen harder. You might have to find a person that's not saying what everybody else saying and listen harder. Because chances are the majority of people are saying the wrong shit. The majority of people don't have the proper experience to even be speaking on what they speaking on. So let's see what else this brother
Not
talking
based on
about.
your terms, on his. He know what he doing. Stop trying to control him to or manipulate him to be like you. No, we're two different beings. And if you really want a success in a your relationship, let the man be the man. And if he love you, he'll sacrifice for you. That's a fact. If he don't, he won't. He won't do like what I'm doing. He won't get up without you. Without you, you don't have to push me to get out of bed. I'm just gonna get up anyway. Why? Because I got work to do. Why? Because I got sacrifices to make. There are obligations that I'm not running from. That's why.
Now that's church right there. Now listen, I ain't gonna keep stopping it, but it's a pretty long video. I just want to highlight the things that I'm hearing that needs to be highlighted. He said men and women aren't the same. They're two different beings. That's a fact. That's church. He also said, if a man love you, he'll sacrifice for you. If he don't, he won't. Women talk about how do you vet a man, like how do you choose a good man, how do you pick a good man. How about we just leave it as simple as that brother just said it? If he loves you, he'll sacrifice for you. If he don't, he won't. So if you dealing with somebody who won't get up out of bed, who won't go, do things that will make the household successful, he won't keep a job or work a job. He won't go take the trash out. He won't go try to fix something or help, or y'all help each other. He won't contribute to the to the progress of the family. He don't love you. Simple as that. Let's see what else he got to say.
Women, you're different. You're different. Men are different. It's just different. There's nothing you can do to change it.
Are you saying all men are the same?
We're different. I didn't say all men are the same. I said men are different from women. And I tell you that when a man loves, there is sacrifice in it. If he don't, there's no sacrifice. If the man is, you got to push him out the bed, beg him to go to the job, that nigga don't love you. Because when he love for real, oh, he going hard. The problem is, y'all don't know, because you ain't never seen it. Your mama raised you by herself. Her mama raised her by herself. And all y'all just going out together, all y'all see is a bunch of women. You don't really see how men interact. And so when you hear a man tell you how men love each other, oh, he this, he that. But no. Men bond different. Our stuff is, because we can't turn our love on and off like a woman. I remember my dad told me that. How a woman can love you today, and tomorrow, like, she don't even know you no more. I don't know how that is, because I'm a man. So I don't even try to think like that, because I'm not like that. There's no way I can be like that. It's not in me. My analogy of that is men love like cement. When you first pour cement, it's soft and runny. They put up a containment wall around it, holds it in place. Over time, it just gets hard and hard and hard and hard and hard. Eventually, it gets so hard that you need a doggone wrecking crane to break it. And even that, it still stick together. But a woman, she don't love like that. Her love is different. She loves like water. It evaporates over time.
I think you get that from your first love. You think you puppy love, and then everybody's young, so the young woman moves on, and you use that experience to attain it to all of your experiences as you grow up into adulthood. That women don't love like men. Our love is temporary, whatever you said. Because
I didn't say temporary. I say it's different. That's why.
Let me hold up for a second. I think the woman he's speaking to, I love when women speak like this. This is another good example to women to understand what we mean by femininity. It ain't what you wear. It ain't nails and hair. You heard how that woman communicated with him. They having a discussion. It's a lot of love in that conversation. It's a lot of respect in that conversation. She ain't talking slick. She ain't trying to be, outthink them and outtalk them. She just gently spoke her point. She made a great point. She asked if, maybe that analogy he used about the concrete or what his father told him, could it just be that younger women, have that issue of, not knowing what they truly want and out of, inexperienced, then maybe that's where that come from. But older women tend to love differently and have some, she was trying to make points. I'm gonna see where they're going with this, but I just want to point out and highlight how this woman is talking. That is an example of femininity, in case you women didn't know. Let's see what else going on.
When the scripture talks about the woman, it says, women, submit to your husband. But it tells men to love their wives. Because women, they have to choose to love or submit. A man, when we love, it's just love. It is what it is. There's no change.
A woman would love a man based on how he treats her. She would treat him. Yeah. So
she just told on y'all. A woman will love a man based on how he treats her, which is fair, and I think that's how you should love. But his point is, when a man chooses to love, it's even when he's not getting treated the way he really wants to be, even when he's not getting all the respect that he know he wants, he's still gonna sacrifice for her, because that's what we can, that's how we consider loving somebody. And we had this conversation maybe some months back when that Priscilla chick was running around talking about men don't know how to love. He making a great point about it's just different how we love. And he even used the Bible and the scripture he was speaking of is when he was saying that women submit to your husbands, but he also said, but husbands, love your wife. The Bible also says, love your wife as Christ loved the church and gave himself for them. He sacrificed his life for them. So we are tasked through the Bible, at least, to love our wife like Christ loved the church and be willing to sacrifice our lives for her. And that don't necessarily mean catch a bullet, but it also can mean that. But it means sacrifice our time, our energy, our youth, hell, our damn sanity with some of you crazy hens. You know what I'm saying? So that's the evidence of our love. But he said, women, submit to your husbands. We don't mean, and this is the problem too, everything is perverted. We don't mean be a slave. We don't mean not have an opinion. We don't mean do what this woman is doing, being able to, rebuttal and have decent conversation and have input. That ain't the point. The point is, if I am your husband, the sacrifice I need, or the submitting I need you to do is to the goals and plans that I say we should have for this family. Because if you're not in alignment with my goals and plans, you aren't my wife, and we should not have been married, and we probably wouldn't be married if you didn't fake like you was gonna go along with it. If you didn't pretend like you was with the program. So then you fizzle away because all of a sudden you want to have your own program, or you don't believe in my program anymore. So now women love change because they feel like this ain't it. This ain't what I want. But if you had submitted to your husband, you would be still on the ride. You wouldn't even know where y'all headed because you will still be on the ride. You won't know until we get there. Because you chose this man and you submitted to this man, and wherever he taking you is where you wanted to go. Not where you wanted to. Where you wanted to go is wherever he wanted to take you. That's the type of wife a man should have. And so you young men need to understand this. The only woman you should have in your life, and definitely the only woman you should have kids with or marry, is a woman that only wants to go where you want to take her. If she has her own goals and plans that don't align with yours, let her be single or let her be with somebody else that has the same mindset as her. She'll be no good to you if she doesn't want to be where you at. There are some women out here, and man, you have to be responsible for that woman that finally submits, because you could either lead her to heaven or hell. You could lead her to a healthy, wealthy life. You could lead her to a life of poverty and pain. You should not be a man okay with leading a woman to poverty and pain or leaving her to hell. You know what I'm saying? So you have that responsibility. If you have a woman that's submitted to you, it is your duty to lead her to wealth and health. You know what I'm saying? And having a good life and making her feel loved and all that good stuff. Let's see what else. It ain't quite over, y'all. It's almost over.
That's a person. That's a human being.
Regardless of how she treat him, if he love her, trust me, when a man love a woman, that woman can do all kinds of stuff. He gonna still love her. You believe me? This is why a man's heartbreak.
Hey y'all, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back a little so you can get the context.
Trust me, when a man love.
So y'all can get the full context, because I did talk a lot. So let's see if I can get some more context.
Love or submit. A man, when we love, it's just love. It is what it is. There's no change.
A woman would love a man based on how he treats her. She would treat him. Yeah. So I mean, that's a person. That's a human being.
Regardless of how she treat him, if he love her, trust me, when a man love a woman, that woman can do all kinds of stuff. He gonna still love her. You believe me? This is why a man's heartbreak, you can't even fathom the the heartbreak of a man when he loves a woman and she breaks his heart. A lot of men, matter of fact, most men never recover. Look at your daddy. Never recovered. Still to this day, in love with your mom. Never recovered. Never. And that's a lot of men. They don't recover.
Hey, that's a good damn point, man. That's a great point. We have always seen women get their heart broke from damn kindergarten all through their life. No wonder they so quick to move on from a dude and so fall in and out of love so much. Men don't love easily, and when we finally do, we will still take care of that woman. That woman can call us 3-4 years down the road, and we still gonna have some concern for them. Well, women, I'm on somebody else's time. Like act like y'all never had what y'all had. Act like she didn't share all them moments, all them nice words to you, and told you that you were the only man she ever gonna want to be with. And she ain't never loved nobody like you, and I ain't never felt this way. And then she could switch up in a second. I know that. I always knew this. So it never shocked me. But he just put a nice point to it. Because men love differently, and when we finally do love, we love so strong that when we get our heart broke, we don't recover. Now, mind you, I have yet to have that moment happen, but I've watched it happen to people around me. I watch men change when they finally get their heart broke. Player types, you know what I'm saying? When they finally get their heart broke, they change, and they never the same. So he got a great point.
Women do. All she need is she go through her little stuff that she go through, and she has sex with another man, and if he good to her, boom, that nigga is done. It's over.
Hold on.
She'll never look back again.
Hold on. This kind of, if y'all notice, I'm stopping the video before I'm hearing what they saying, and then he going in to further elaborate on what I'm saying. Women can move on and under a new program in a second, and he just points that out. So I'm gonna go back a little bit again, and I'm gonna let it play on out, and we're gonna get out of here, y'all. I'm sorry for starting and stopping, but this is a reaction video. Get used to it.
Never recovered. Never. And that's a lot of men. They don't recover. But women do. All she need is she go through her little stuff that she go through, and she has sex with another man, and if he good to her, boom, that nigga is done. It's over. She'll never look back again. She'll suck her teeth before she go back to that.
Man, look, I like when I'm right. I love being right. And I promise y'all, I did not watch this video. I do not watch these videos ahead of time. Now, I always call it rewiring. Once you rewire a woman, whoever she was with, whoever had her wired before, that's out the window. That's out the window. And I'm telling y'all, the only rewiring that can happen happens inside her body. It ain't mental like some of you players like to always say, you get her mind, you get her body. Blah, blah, blah. It's some truth to that. But I promise you, they hearts and they mind and they common sense is in their G-spot. I'm willing to bet the bank on it. So anyways, I'm going to get on out of here. Remember, when a woman rewired, it's done. But when a man loves, when he finally decides to love, he will sacrifice his own happiness for that woman. And if he don't, or if he won't, then he don't. All right, we out. Peace.
Some of us have been rocking with AP from his Player for Life days right into his evolution to AP for Life. He's still the big homie, just a little older and a lot wiser. The most genuine dude on YouTube, keeping it real. And so many of you contact AP to tell him how much his advice has meant to you over the years. This channel has gotten so much support and love, from comments to likes to subs to shares to donations. All are very much so appreciated, and for those that would like to donate, you can do so via Cash App, $AP Family Man, or PayPal AP Family Man. All donations are appreciated and go towards continuing to produce content that is meaningful to the AP for Life fam. We thank you for your cash donations in advance. All relevant links to AP, including his book, Dirty Dirty Minds, are found in the description. Continue to enjoy the show.